Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Daily Crypto News. And now today has been yet another day with some very crazy price movements. ADA is up 16, BNB 7, Chainlink 19%, TSAS 8, Stellar 5. Really, guys, it's a really crazy day. But now my question of this so very special day is, are you guys subscribed to 5-Minute Crypto? Yes or no? Let me know in the comment section down below, and here's a little hint and tip. If you aren't subscribed, go ahead, head over there and subscribe right now and put those notifications on, because you don't want to miss that type of stuff. Now, the first article of today, Ripple executive confirms XRP remittance platform live in Europe, with additional corridors in Asia likely this year. So, to me, this is nothing new, all right? But maybe, possibly, it's because in this interview recently, they confirmed it, that it's live in Europe. It's big. In a backend interview, Treacher talks about what the future holds for Ripple and confirms the XRP-powered payment system is live in Europe. We have established on-demand liquidity corridors in Mexico, the Philippines, Australia, and Europe, and we're hoping to further this expansion by opening corridors to APAC and EMEA, that's how I should pronounce that, this year. So, yeah, in my opinion, there's no real information given that's unknown, that's been unknown. However, I don't think we ever really had a confirmation that they were already live in Europe. We only got confirmation that Europe was going to be there, and we kind of assumed it already was. But maybe that's good to see it's official now, black on white, or I guess in an interview. And last month, Ripple's global head of banking, Marjan de Latin, revealed that the company is also looking to launch ODL in Brazil, and a couple other countries. We extend the service now to more and more corridors, typically exotic corridors with lots of challenges like the Philippines and very soon within Brazil. So earlier today, I explained to you guys briefly why why I think that Ripple is a little bit slower with these ODL partnerships than you would expect. And I think it's not because of Ripple, but exactly what she states here. First of all, the challenges of these underdeveloped, again, that's relative, I think, but underdeveloped countries, and I guess maybe exotic was a better word, yeah. And also just the really developed countries or less exotic countries, they all have their own difficulties. So the more established countries have a lot more bureaucracy, are a lot harder to get such a partnership into, and the more exotic countries most of the time don't have such a framework, or framework is the perfect word for that, where they can just easily adopt into it or change over. And I think they weren't ever really prepared for such a change either, and it's possibly a little bit more foreign to them as well, which makes things a lot more slow. Now, since today is such a crazy day in terms of price, I decided to look into what the XRP price was doing a little bit, and most of the guys I've talked to here that really trade for a living, they've been saying we're going to fall down a little bit from our precious price level and bounce from 18.6. It kind of looks like that was really what happened. However, again, where are you going to draw the line, right? Because it did go all the way to 18.9? Or was it 18.7? 18.9 earlier today. Yeah, and we could consider it's exactly within his pattern here, and then we're going further down. However, you'll find a lot of different traders out there who say exactly the opposite, saying, all right, this is the new channel upwards, and that's all we're going to do. It's just a waiting game, guys. Is this resistance going to hold through? Well, it kind of looks like it is, but we don't know. And how long will that hold for? Is that going to be another day? Is that going to be 5 minutes? Is that going to be 2 days? It's always hard to tell, and really, that's why I'm always saying it's not that significant, because these price movements are all intraday. We're talking about a price move that's only important for the next 24 hours or maybe 36 hours, 48. But over a longer term, it doesn't really do that much, which to me makes it kind of obsolete. God's Army on Earth says on Twitter, I recently received my Uphold Inc. MasterCard. Today, for the first time, I was able to simply spend my crypto, or XRP, digital assets with a swipe of a card. Amazing technology and innovation towards the digital future. So my 2 cents on that is basically just that even if you do become a multi-millionaire with crypto, one of the issues that will stay is how are you going to spend it all, and what type of adoption ways will there be, or spending ways will there be? Because you might have all the money in the world, but if you have to transfer it all over from XRP to US dollar or euro, it might be a very big hassle to do that because, well, the order books need to be really relatively deep. Another point in exactly the same alley is even if you change it to euro, you're kind of out of the crypto, right? You've gotten your profits and you're completely out. But that means if crypto does well, you're not going to feel those benefits anymore. And also, all the time you've been in there, it's basically for the technology and for the support, right? And then once it does good and once the support has started coming up a little bit, and supposedly it should only be going up from here on out, you're going to sell, which would be a little crazy. But for all of this to hold through then, you should be able to spend your crypto, and specifically here XRP, almost everywhere, so really there's no reason to want to catch out. And that's also one of the biggest points I always get to when talking about the retirement strategy or the $1 million strategy, whatever, all that, those types of things. Because really, it's about the cashing out, which is a very, very difficult process, and a very important one as well, which you always have to think about. But let's hope that these ways to spend will just keep going up, and we'll see the gains from it. So this is actually kind of interesting. PayID's website kind of sort of shares a resemblance to Bearable Guy 123's banner. Noted. And you can see a couple pictures in here, which is Bearable Guy's banner and PayID, and that's it. Yeah. I'm kind of wondering exactly whether or not he posted this banner, or if this PayID was known earlier. I don't know too much. Or if PayID was changed later or earlier. I don't really know about that. That's one thing. And second of all, well, yeah, I could put up a banner right now of XRP as well, and you'll be like, oh, this banner kind of looks like XRP. Wow. Or what's the big part about this? Unless he predicted this, I'm also going to be interested. I would really, really be interested. You have my full attention. But if he, just saw this and then decided to make a banner, well, that's the stupidest thing in the world. So, just let me know what happened here, what you think about all of this, because that really determines whether or not this is an interesting find or really basically simply useless and stupid. So that's just my opinion though. Cryptos like Bitcoin, TRX, BNB, and Monaco, or what? How did the name change at this one? Is it just crypto now? Crypto.com, Monaco coin, already have their own symbol emoji. We want the symbol for XRP to share. So one of the things I must note is that this most likely takes quite a lot of money, and I'm assuming it to be $1 million. Reason for that is one of the articles we read earlier was estimating the cost to be $1 million to get your special own emoji added. However, I'm wondering whether or not Ripple, the company, finds it important to get that going on, or if they really don't care. Because to a certain degree, Binance and TRX rely a lot more on these emojis, and especially on community support and Twitter support, and just Twitter in general. With XRP and Ripple, it's like Ripple doesn't necessarily need Twitter at all to function properly. It doesn't ever need to talk back to the community like they're doing right now, and they don't need to do anything for the community in this sense. They need to do things for the ecosystem. But is a emoji behind XRP gonna change anything? Well, the only thing it might add or might help for is determine to people that it's a currency. But in the end, a symbol does not necessarily say it's a currency, right? So that's a difficult one to go for here as well. And I really don't know exactly what to say or what to think about that. I just think they are not really willing to spend the money. On the contrary, $1 million is not that much for Ripple. And maybe it's not even $1 million. Maybe it just takes an application process. I don't even know, but that's what I'm guessing. And let's say it's $1 million though. I think it would just come out of the XRP sales anyway. And if you think it's important, let me know in the comments section down below, because I don't think it is. And by the way, if you are enjoying these daily crypto videos, don't forget to press the like button and subscribe, because, well, I post every day. So do that. Chainlink hits new all-time highs, whales get ready to dump. Chainlink steals the spotlight as Link prices surge to new all-time highs, beating out old records from its 3-year track history. So yes, Chainlink right now is doing extraordinarily good, as I've told you guys about before. And it really is making me wonder whether or not I should be buying heavier bags right now. Because my advice was trade with the trend, which has worked out up till now. But since these coins, ADA, Chainlink, and VeChain are doing so extraordinarily good, I'm getting second thoughts. You know, should we buy more and more and more? Because it's just doing too damn good, guys. Too damn good that I'm getting a little bit afraid of a downfall that might be coming somewhere. However, they have great fundamentals, and thus it's not strange for these coins to really be ramping up. You know, I really get it. And there's really no room for where, or no cap on where they can go. But still, it's a little bit frightening, it's a little bit scary. And by the way, if you were wondering why Binance is going up right now so much, I think it is because Binance acquired Stripe. I think that's why it's making them do so good. Cardano may be forming a macro top despite surging 400% since March. Cardano has been caught within an intense rally over the past few weeks, surging amidst a flurry of positive news. This rally has allowed it to set fresh yearly highs today and in the near term, and it appears that it will continue climbing higher. It is important to note that it is quickly navigating up towards a massive high time frame resistance level. And the selling pressure here may be insurmountable and could spark a sell-off. This comes as one analyst is noting that he believes the crypto is flashing some signs of forming a macro top formation, and all I can tell you guys is don't worry about it. Simple as that. Don't worry about it. It's something I just talked about before. I'm like, yeah, it could happen, but if it does, well, you've gotten yourself a huge amount of gains, right, already. And still, you're getting a coin that's fundamentally just superb to a lot of others. And thus, the only thing that is changing is you're going to have to hold for a little bit longer to maybe be profitable. But soon enough, it will just show its fruits, so don't worry too much about it. IOHK CEO Charles Hoskinson wants Cardano and Litecoin to work together. That's an interesting title. Charles Hoskinson wants to cross-chain communications between Cardano and Litecoin. At Satoshi Light, it would be great to do something together. I love the idea of testing cross-chain communication between Litecoin and Cardano. We got a lot of ideas, and I'm sure you guys do too. And that's because what I personally think is because Cardano just crossed Litecoin. That's one. And second of all, yeah, Cardano has a team of really talented and I guess crazy in that sense developers and I guess, well, how do you call them? People who theorize. And with Litecoin, Satoshi Light, what is his name again? Charlie, and a couple of others in the Litecoin team are also very advanced and know a lot of this type of stuff, and really I think would be kind of up for it. To me, showcasing again that yeah, they could get something crazy going on, and just how amazing Cardano is. Now, later today, I'm going to be talking a little bit about the Stellar and possibly some other prices out there and a little bit of the progress that they've been going through. Because Stellar here is up 5%, but still, they don't really have themselves that much news. Tezos, however, on the other hand, has been very popular within the community here. A lot of people are still holding that. And yeah, Doge is getting popular. I made a video about that earlier. Digibyte, one of the coins I love, but I haven't checked out. Same for Theta here. I've told you guys about that a little earlier, but I haven't updated myself. Same for these two coins, but yeah. Gonna be checking it all out, guys. Same for Zilliqa here. Gonna be checking it all out, and I'll be telling you guys later today with another update on some crypto coins, seeing what's going on with them. It's definitely seeing the dominance go down. Might be the beginning of a bigger alt run. I don't know, but it's kind of looking like it a little bit because of all these crazy price moves over the last couple of days. But guys, thank you all for watching these videos. Hopefully you guys are enjoying them, and I'll see you guys again in another crypto video. Take care and have a very nice day.